Most people think blood type only matters for transfusions. But what if your blood type has been quietly influencing how your body reacts to stress, food, inflammation, energy, and even modern life itself? Deep inside your bloodstream, ancient biological patterns are still shaping invisible decisions every single day, and most people never realize it until their body starts showing warning signs. In this video, you'll discover how each blood type carries unique survival traits that affect circulation, immune response, digestion, and long-term health. Not because your blood controls your destiny, but because your body may still be responding to the modern world using survival programming built thousands of years ago. Most people think blood type only matters during transfusions or medical emergencies. But what if that tiny label in your medical records has been quietly influencing your body every single day? The way you react to stress, process certain foods, regulate inflammation and blood type responses, or even recover from exhaustion may all be connected to biological patterns hidden inside your bloodstream. What blood type science explained is starting to reveal is far more unsettling than most people realize. Your body may already be making silent survival decisions long before your conscious mind notices anything is wrong. Have you ever wondered why two people can live almost identical lifestyles, yet one develops chronic fatigue, digestive problems, or cardiovascular issues much earlier than the other? That's where how your blood type affects your body becomes impossible to ignore. Deep inside your system, your immune response differences, circulation patterns, and inflammatory reactions are constantly adapting to the modern world using ancient biological programming. And the strangest part is this: your body may still be responding to daily life as if it's trapped in an environment designed for survival thousands of years ago, which opens the door to understanding the invisible system hidden inside your blood. Inside your body, blood is doing far more than transporting oxygen. It operates like a biological identification system, constantly scanning everything that enters your environment. Every cell carries chemical signatures known as antigens, blood type markers, and those markers help your immune system decide what belongs in the body and what could become a threat. In simple terms, your bloodstream is continuously interpreting the world around you: food, bacteria, stress hormones, infections, even inflammation signals. And once you understand that, blood type differences stop sounding like random medical trivia and start looking more like hidden operating systems controlling how the body reacts to modern life. What makes this even more fascinating is that these biological response patterns were shaped in completely different survival environments. Thousands of years ago, faster immune reactions or stronger inflammatory responses could mean survival. But today, the same systems can become overloaded by processed food, chronic stress and cortisol exposure, sedentary routines, poor sleep, and constant stimulation. This is why immune system blood type patterns may influence things like gut health, blood type responses, brain circulation, digestive sensitivity, and even long-term cardiovascular health tips. The body isn't malfunctioning. In many cases, it's simply following ancient instructions in a world that changed faster than human biology ever expected. And some blood types handle that mismatch very differently than others. One of the biggest misconceptions about blood type health risks is the idea that blood types directly cause diseases. That's not really how the body works. What actually happens is far more subtle and far more interesting. Your blood type influences biological tendencies, response patterns, and how intensely your body reacts to certain conditions over time. Some people naturally trigger stronger inflammatory reactions. Others process stress differently, regulate circulation differently, or experience unique immune response differences when exposed to infections, poor diet, or chronic fatigue. The blood itself isn't the problem. The real story is how the body responds under pressure. Think of it like different operating systems running inside different people. Two individuals may experience the same virus, the same stressful lifestyle, or the same unhealthy diet, yet their bodies react in completely different ways beneath the surface. This is where concepts like inflammation and blood type, factor VIII blood clotting, gut bacteria blood type interactions, and even C-reactive protein CRP levels begin to matter. Modern science is slowly uncovering how these invisible response systems shape energy levels, digestion, circulation, brain health, circulation, and long-term resilience. And once these patterns become visible, the next question becomes impossible to ignore. What happens when an ancient survival-focused body enters a modern world it was never designed for? Among all blood types explained by modern research, type O often stands out as a system built for endurance and survival under extreme conditions. Historically, this biological profile appears strongly connected to environments where humans needed rapid physical response, efficient circulation, and heightened awareness of external threats. Many researchers studying blood type survival traits associate type O with stronger stress-driven reactions and faster emergency adaptation. In ancient environments, those traits were advantages. The body stayed alert, moved quickly, and responded aggressively when survival depended on speed and resilience. But here's where the modern world creates conflict. The same survival-focused programming that once protected the body can become overstimulated in today's environment of constant stress, processed foods, poor sleep, and nonstop stimulation. Some studies involving stomach acid importance, H. pylori infection, digestive system health, and gut health blood type patterns suggest that type O individuals may react more intensely to dietary imbalances and certain pathogens. The body still behaves as if danger is always nearby, even when the threat is simply chronic stress and cortisol overload or modern eating habits. And that raises an uncomfortable possibility. What if the body isn't struggling because it's weak, but because it's still trying to survive in a world that no longer exists? If type O was built for external survival, type A appears designed for regulation, control, and heightened internal awareness. But that strength comes with a hidden cost. Among many blood type differences, type A is often associated with stronger reactions to psychological pressure, prolonged stress and cortisol exposure, and persistent internal alert states. In other words, the body doesn't always wait for danger to appear physically. Sometimes it reacts as if danger is already happening. And over time, that constant state of internal tension can quietly influence inflammation and blood type responses, circulation patterns, and overall immune system blood type behavior in ways most people never notice until symptoms begin to accumulate. What makes this especially dangerous in modern life is that today's threats are rarely physical. The body may react to emails, financial pressure, lack of sleep, overstimulation, and emotional stress almost the same way ancient humans reacted to survival threats. Some researchers exploring cardiovascular health tips, brain circulation, and reduce inflammation naturally strategies have noticed that chronic internal stress responses may gradually wear the system down from the inside. Sedentary lifestyles only intensify the problem, creating a cycle where the body remains physiologically activated without physical release. And perhaps the most unsettling part is this. For many type A individuals, the greatest threat isn't necessarily the outside world. It's the invisible pressure their own body never fully turns off. Type B is often described as one of the most adaptable blood types, almost like a biological system designed to negotiate between extremes. Its immune response can appear flexible, resilient, and capable of adjusting to changing environments more efficiently than many people expect. At first glance, that sounds like a major advantage. But adaptability comes with its own hidden trade-off. Instead of breaking under pressure quickly, the body may slowly absorb stress, dietary imbalance, and inflammation over long periods of time. And because the warning signs tend to develop gradually, many type B individuals don't realize their system is under strain until the effects have already accumulated beneath the surface. This is where silent inflammation becomes especially important. Research connected to gut bacteria blood type patterns, digestive system health, and inflammation and blood type responses suggests that certain foods, chronic stress, and circulation imbalances may quietly wear the body down over time. The danger isn't always explosive. Sometimes it's subtle, like low energy, brain fog, inconsistent recovery, or gradual cardiovascular strain that slowly intensifies year after year. Some people describe it as feeling mostly fine, while the body is silently compensating in the background. And that may be the biggest challenge of all for type B. Problems rarely arrive all at once. They build quietly until the body can no longer hide the imbalance. Type AB is often considered the most biologically complex of all blood types explained, almost like the body is running two different survival programs at the same time. It combines traits linked to both type A and type B, creating a system that can be highly adaptive but also less predictable. In some situations, that complexity allows remarkable flexibility in immune response differences and environmental adaptation. But the more advanced a system becomes, the harder it is to keep everything balanced. Small disruptions in stress, sleep, diet, or inflammation can sometimes create reactions that feel inconsistent, confusing, or difficult to trace back to a single cause. This complexity may also help explain why some researchers studying cognitive decline, blood type patterns, brain health, circulation, and vascular sensitivity have become increasingly interested in type AB physiology. The body can respond differently depending on the situation, almost as if multiple internal systems are competing for control at once. One day energy feels stable, the next day exhaustion appears without warning. Stress may affect concentration, circulation, digestion, or recovery in unpredictable ways. And while other blood types often struggle with overload or rigidity, the challenge for type AB may be something even more difficult: maintaining balance inside a body that is constantly adjusting itself beneath the surface. Most people know their blood type, but very few realize there's a second biological layer quietly influencing compatibility, immune response, and even pregnancy outcomes. This hidden system is called the Rh factor, and it works almost like an additional identifier attached to your blood cells. If you're Rh positive, your cells carry a specific protein. If you're Rh negative blood, they don't. Simple on the surface, yet the biological consequences can become surprisingly important. Suddenly, terms like blood compatibility, universal donor blood type, and blood transfusion risks stop sounding like medical trivia and start becoming part of a much larger picture about how the body recognizes what belongs inside it and what doesn't. What makes the Rh factor so fascinating is that its impact often only becomes visible during moments of biological interaction. Pregnancy Rh incompatibility, for example, can trigger immune reactions where the mother's body identifies the baby's blood cells as foreign, leading to conditions like hemolytic disease, newborn complications if left untreated. Even outside pregnancy, Rh-negative blood remains one of the most discussed rare blood types because of how uncommon and biologically unique it is. And once people begin understanding that blood is not just about oxygen or circulation, but also recognition, compatibility, and immune communication, an even bigger realization begins to emerge. Maybe no blood type was ever designed to be better, only better adapted for different environments and survival conditions. After looking at all the blood types explained, one thing becomes impossible to ignore. No blood type was designed for the modern world we live in today. These biological systems were shaped in environments filled with scarcity, infection, unpredictable food sources, physical danger, and constant survival pressure. What once protected the human body may now create overload under modern conditions like processed food, chronic stress, lack of movement, poor sleep, and nonstop stimulation. This is why how your blood type affects your body isn't really about fate, it's about adaptation. Every blood type carries strengths that once improved survival, but those same strengths can create weaknesses when the environment changes faster than biology can keep up. That's why one person may struggle more with inflammation and blood type reactions, while another experiences issues tied to circulation, digestion, stress sensitivity, or immune overload. The body is constantly negotiating between ancient programming and modern lifestyle. Some systems react aggressively. Others compensate quietly for years before symptoms appear. But none of them are random. And perhaps the most important realization is this: the goal isn't to fear your biology, it's to understand it well enough to stop working against it. Because once someone recognizes the hidden patterns shaping their energy, recovery, brain circulation, and immune responses, a completely different question begins to emerge. What happens when a person finally starts living in alignment with the body they were born with? The truth is, you can't change your blood type. You can't reprogram the biological patterns your body inherited thousands of years ago. But you can understand how those patterns interact with the modern world, and that changes everything. Once people begin recognizing how stress, food, sleep, inflammation, circulation, and immune response differences affect their specific system, health stops feeling random. Suddenly, symptoms that once seemed disconnected start forming a clear pattern. The body was never trying to betray you. In many cases, it was trying to protect you using ancient survival instructions that no longer match the environment around you. And maybe that's the biggest shift of all. Instead of fighting against your biology, you start learning how to work with it. Better sleep becomes more than rest, it becomes recovery. Nutrition becomes information for the body instead of just calories. Managing stress and cortisol stops being self-help and starts becoming biological maintenance. The goal isn't perfection or fear of hidden dangers of blood types. It's awareness, because the moment someone understands how their body naturally responds to the world, they regain something incredibly powerful: control. And once that awareness clicks into place, one final question remains: how many of the decisions your body makes every day were happening long before you ever noticed them? So now the question becomes personal. If your blood type has been quietly shaping the way your body reacts to stress, inflammation, digestion, circulation, and even energy levels this entire time, how much of your daily life suddenly makes more sense? Maybe the fatigue wasn't random. Maybe the sensitivity to stress wasn't weakness. Maybe your body has been sending signals for years, and only now are the patterns finally becoming visible. The more science uncovers about blood type and disease, immune system blood type responses, and biological adaptation, the clearer one thing becomes: understanding your body may be one of the most important advantages you can have in the modern world. So comment your blood type below and see how many people share the same biological pattern as you. Are you type O, built for endurance? Type A, wired for heightened response? Type B, balancing adaptability and silent wear? Or type AB, carrying one of the most complex systems of all? And if this video changed the way you think about your own body, subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications, because the deeper you understand the hidden systems controlling your health, the harder it becomes to ignore what your body may have been trying to tell you all along. Your blood type is not a prediction of your future. It's a blueprint for how your body naturally responds to the world around it. Once you understand those hidden biological patterns, things like stress, fatigue, inflammation, digestion, and energy levels stop feeling random. The goal isn't fear. It's learning how to stop living against your own biology. So now tell me, what's your blood type? And did any of these patterns sound familiar to you? Comment below and compare your experience with others watching. And if you want more videos uncovering the hidden systems shaping your health, subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications so you don't miss the next one.